Good morning. Oh my god, it's so bright. It's so bright, but I look good. But I've been wanting to do something for a really long time. And it's kind of dramatic, but like I'm very much a dramatic ass person. And let me tell you, when I was like going through it, like having boy issues, I literally like wrote down. I was like feeling my feelings and I was like, I need to write this shit down. I wrote down everything I wanted to tell him. And I did that and I said, okay, sincerely me. And I burnt that shit. I burnt that paper. And I've done that like maybe like 2 to 3 times. Let a situation go. The most recent time I did it, I actually set off the fire alarm in my house. And I was like, oh my god, I hope my roommates didn't hear me. Like, I hope they didn't hear that. Like, oh my god. I just thought it was so funny because after that I was just cracking up. I was like, I can't believe I just did that shit. Like, what the fuck? And it was just like a simple little paper that I burnt. But yeah, I've done that so many times. But I feel like when I want to end things, like I'm very much like, yes, I can take the little steps to it, but I have to do something so transformative to really like ignite that this is ending. So I need a hammer. Luckily we got a hammer right here. Oh, it's gonna be fine and dandy. So cute. That felt so good. As I was smashing it, I was like, fuck you. That felt so good. I'm like, end top of the morning, the sun's shining, like, so good. It's a good day. This morning has been filled with a bunch of like, just like slowness, and I love slow mornings. I sometimes go to work really early in the day, so like whenever I do get my slow mornings, I'm always so appreciative because obviously it's not like a common thing in my life every single day, so I definitely appreciate it. So I'm currently gonna do some yoga and then I have to go and run some errands because it's payday and I really need groceries. Like, I really need groceries. I don't have any protein. I don't have any fruit. Like, I literally bought 2 mangoes and a peach, a nectarine, and 3 bananas, and 2 days ago. And in those 2 days, I'm now with 2 mangoes and 1 banana. And it's okay, but like that's not enough for me. Like, I'm a very much fruit enthusiast. Like I'm eating fruit all the time. Vegetables not so much, but yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna stretch a little bit and then I'm gonna get ready for my day, and I'm gonna bring you along because I do want to show you what it is like being me. I've made a playlist on Spotify like about 3 or 4 years ago of just like songs I would hear coming from my mom, or songs I would hear with my sister, songs I would hear with my brother, songs I would hear with my dad, each individual playlist. So there's 4 different playlists of each person in my life, immediate family, and I like listening to them. Like, it's just, especially being away from my family, like it just kind of brings me a form of nostalgia. And as I've mentioned, like I love nostalgia, and it's not that I like to drown in it, maybe I do, but I like having my mornings where it's like slow and I just get to listen to that because it really just brings me back to like not being employed. Ok, algunas cositas tratando de escoger mi outfit. Me voy a ir para la librería porque siempre ha dicho que me gusta hacer mi trabajo en cafeterías, y eso todavía es totalmente verdadero, pero sé que debo de empezar a salvar un poco de mi dinero en vez de comprando un café cada vez, porque siempre voy, agarro un postre y agarro un café. Y está bien, pero también ha visto que ha estado haciendo cambios en mi cuerpo y es normal, entiendo, pero sí es un detalle que ya estoy notando porque no lo cambio si no me gusta, ¿me entiendes? Pero sí quiero usar mis botas hoy. También voy a ir para un partido de fútbol americano al rato. Hoy empieza el season, el pre-season, y entonces voy a ir con mi mejor amiga y estoy muy feliz porque no la he visto en mucho tiempo y vivimos como 5 minutos de distancia en el carro, a lo mejor como 10 minutos caminando. 5 minutos es porque hay muchas luces y todo. Y digo 10 minutos porque yo camino rápido. Siento que esta blusa también me la quiero poner. Y sí se ven como buenos colores juntos. Nomás es que estoy tratando de decidir qué va a ser lo que me voy a poner abajo. Estoy pensando chores, pero a la misma vez no está tan caliente. Entonces vamos a ver. Y ahorita les enseño. Ok, listos. Primero mi pelo. Me encanta, me encanta, me encanta. Ha tenido esta clip como hace un año, pero nunca me lo he puesto en el pelo porque siempre pensé que era bien difícil y sí era un poco difícil. Aquí están los detalles, la joyería. Ok, tengo este que antes tenía en mi belly. Allí tengo mis anillos, esta pulserilla, mis aretes. El resto más es simple. Tenemos nuestra bolsa, tenemos nuestros Levi's, las nuevas botitas que les enseñé, me encantan. Y luego tenemos nuestra playera, camiseta. Yay! Alrighty, so I actually just arrived to the library. I'm so excited. I had forgotten my library card as I was in my car, but I luckily got it. And I don't know where my actual like physical card is. This one's kind of like a keychain one, but that's okay, it'll work. I have a few things that I want to do. I then want to go grocery shopping. I like grocery shopping in the morning because I get to like have the freshest produce, but it's okay because I just would have preferred to have a slow morning, so I appreciate that. And then I can't shop because if I'm gonna spend time at the library after, I just go through these things where I'm like, okay, I would rather shop right now, but then like, why am I gonna shop and then go back home and then come back to the same town that I'm in and then like blah blah blah, because although I love my city, I also love to drive and go different places. So here we are at this different neighboring town. I'm excited to go to the library. I don't never spend time in the library, but I definitely want to start doing it. So I brought snacks too. I brought some dates, I brought a banana, and I brought seaweed. So let's go. I hope it's not too windy because it is quite windy today. Oh my god. But my goal is to be able to get a book in Spanish because I want to start reading in Spanish. I have a bunch of books, but like I want one in Spanish, you know. Okay, so I just spent like about 2 hours at the library. I signed up for a library card because the one I did have is actually not for this one specifically. Like it's in the same county, it's just different branches. So anyway, now I get access to this one and like other ones that I can go to, and then I still have access to obviously the one from my actual city, because this is just like the neighboring town over. Super odd that it's not connected, but it's okay, it's whatever. I'm really blessed that I got to come to this one. I really like this one. I really like the vibe of it. I'm currently getting certified. I don't want to say what yet, but it's coming and I'm really excited. But I also very much feel like this summer is, I've been seeing memes ever since like 2020 or 2021, whatever, and it was like, this summer I'm gonna like, you know, what is the word, like we're working on like unlocking our inner child, like let's like, you know, releasing all the trauma, blah blah blah. But like I'm so serious about that. Like I'm really like, this summer really is about locking in and being in tune with our inner child. And it just might be because like there's an eclipse in Leo and there's an emphasis on Leo energy this year, but I think that's beautiful and a lot on Aries. It's a very fiery year, me included. I'm Sagittarius, but you know, I'm not really the one going through like suffering, essentially. Mutable signs, we suffered last year, and baby did I suffer, but I was also blessed. You know what I mean? Like it's not, anyway, I want to show you the books I got. So the first one is The Artist's Side Hustle. I love making art, I love doing art. There was like collage books, there was so many cool books, And Ralph Lauren is a company that I very much admire. I just think they are one of the first brands that I ever knew that did world building without knowing what world building was. And then when I've like learned what that word was in my classes in college, I was like, well, this is amazing. But Ralph Lauren still stands as that B. That B. And I got this huge book. I'm so excited. I get about a couple weeks with it. I don't know if I'm gonna get through all of it, of course, but I just really like the, like, let's just open up a random page. Like, look at how beautiful that is. Hello, another random page. Hello. He's just like done a really amazing way. Like, he has different clothing brands. He has like the higher end luxury and then like more sustainable, I don't know about sustainable, but more like reasonably priced for the average person. And I think that, to me, that is very admirable because, of course, like, luxury is very lucrative and it's not accessible to everyone, but that is what makes luxury, right? Like, once you are accessible to everyone, it's not the same. People are still gonna want it, but it's not to the same degree. They aren't gonna pay as much money because it's like, you know. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is I think it's amazing that he has his luxury brand and then he has his like accessible brand, but like Ralph Lauren still continues to be relevant, and that's how you know it works. Like, luxury spaces are created in that way for a reason, as are a lot of spaces like classical music and stuff. Like, there's a lot of people that think that they don't have access to that, but we do have access to that. Everyone has access to that. But I think that that's like something I definitely want to learn about, like Ralph Lauren and like the way that he made his brand possible. I know a little bit about it. I've done a bit of history, but it is something that I very much admire, and it would be a company that I would love to work for. So I think that this being like present at this library is just alignment for sure. I'm letting things go, but I'm making energy for new things. So agarré un montón de cosas, gracias a Dios, pero honestamente, like, tratando de traerlo todo en la casa, dije, oh my god, ingazo. Pero ya estoy preparada para la semana. Gasté como $87, vamos a decir 88, y luego agarré agua, eso era otros $2, entonces como $90 solamente hoy, pero la tarjeta, los libros, todo era free. Entonces ganamos. Hice una jaiba. Me encanta la jaiba. We in it. We made it. Yeah.
You see, bro, I'm pulling it.
Time